Hi, it's Mike from Gear Diary, and here with the iRig keys and my iPad to take a look at the new iGrand piano, concert grand piano software from IK Multimedia. Now you may not notice immediately, but up at the top it says sample tank and not iGrand piano. That's because I figured the best way to see what the features are, what the sound quality is that's offered by iGrand piano, is to start with another software synthesizer. In this case, it's Sample Tank, which is from the same company, but it's really based around all kinds of different samples. So if I just start at the top in the rock piano, it's a decent sound. It distorts a little bit, rolls off some of the frequencies, and you can hear it more here than anywhere else. So it's a decent sound, and that's very usable, very musical, and there's no reason you couldn't take that and use it in just about anything you wanted to. Okay, so that's enough fun there. Next, I'm going to switch over to iGrand piano. Okay, so now I'm in iGrand piano, and again, very similar sets of things, although notice your interface is no longer about switching between all these different things. It's just all about the pianos in this case. So even before I start with the sounds, let's get into some of the tools. You've got your normal menu, which brings in your account store settings, and settings includes your volume level, which you can change with, well, there we go. So that's your output level there, your velocity curve. And what the velocity curve does, it's when I press softly. So that's so it's really the response based on touch. So if I bring this down, if it's going to let me. Now where I have that low, it basically is giving me full volume no matter what I do. And if I bring it all the way up, I have to really, actually that's a very nice setting, have it just about all the way up. But generally 65 is pretty good. MIDI channels, program change. So these are all, a lot of these things, I have latency ultra low. I really want the response right on. And so these are mostly settings that you would find in most of the IK Multimedia things. So store, I have 9 pianos in there. You can get for another $10 the full piano expansion pack, the other 9. And if I slide all the way over here, see that starting with that baby grand, they're kind of grayed out, so can't get to those. So we've got built-in things, so I can just choose. Now that sound quality is really good. Now, for not a very quantitative thing, you can hear the depth in the bass, even though you're in the mid-range. You hear the brightness in the treble, and get a real nice fullness of tone. So, songs that are built in. Metronome. So. again, metronome. We can get rid of that. And then, interestingly, and I love this visual effect. It's silly, but I do. When you go to the settings, you have volume, your ambiance. Now if I go, you can hear it's totally dry, totally dead. You can bring it out. And that gets very overwhelming. Crank that down. Way too much. Now the lid opening physically closes, but also does impact the ambiance. Brightness is really the treble response. It rolls off high frequencies intentionally in this case. Now that's just sorry, I just like that sound. Now transpose. That helps you, and you can already do that. Now you can hear the tuning effect. Release is really the sustain. Without having, I don't have right now a sustain pedal hooked up to this, but without that, again, it makes it very sharp versus. Again, just nice sound. So now let's get rid of that. Now I think you've already got my basic opinion, which is it's a really solid sounding. But now what happens? So we go from to a nice classical. To the jazz. I'm not going to go through every single one of these. Again, it's just typical variations. Now the rock piano, you can immediately hear it's brighter. You can definitely hear it pushing the edge of that envelope. And then come back over, and how about a nice little jazz upright? Now you can hear it look. Great little sound that it's got. Go over to a soft drum, right? Now I need to change that response setting because I'm kind of hammering on the keys a little bit. Anyway, this is iGrand piano, and notably, you don't need to use an external keyboard. You can use a built-in keyboard. This little lock key. If you have it on, it holds it, it freezes things in place. Otherwise, you can change your octave that way. So it's great either way. iGrand piano from IK Multimedia. the best piano you can get on your iOS device today. This is Mike from Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.